High def 180p live. Hello, Internet, and salutations, kindred spirits. Hey, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on TikTok. I decided TikTok, come on in, join the party. You're not going to have all the landscape fun. And Drew's got me on he's got me on the 65-inch television. Hopefully this stream goes smoother than earlier. I did a members stream earlier, and I forgot to plug in my Ethernet cord. So maybe I'll get some feedback from the chat as I warm up my fingers. Oh, I got to mention this thing. I got a new ring today. I'm hitched. In fact, I'm hitched and we're celebrating. I'm going to have to take it off, Aaron. If you're watching, I'm taking it off. I told her the one thing that might cause me issues with is some of the coin work. I've transitioned to a silicone ring, and we'll be rocking this style. Dun, 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 because the metal ones clink with the coins, especially if I'm doing procedures like this. Hey, I'm going to do this until someone in the chat tells me whether or not the stream is going smooth or if it's going rough. So sit back and relax. Enjoy this 20-minute experience of the coin roll. No extra charge. Hey, if you do this and warm it up just enough, it softens the metal. So this becomes almost scientific. So it's smooth. Oh, good. Then I can get to the magic. That's where I pretend to make the coin disappear. That's probably too small, but if you reverse the friction, you just reverse the friction, then you can bring it right back. There it is. It's the friction reversal. And about 15 minutes ago, you just keep it warm. It'll keep working. You got to keep it warm. I didn't know what I was going to do 15 minutes ago, but then I went on TikTok. There goes down the sleeve. I got it. Sometimes it goes down. Sometimes it goes, whoa, boink, up. And there is that's your opening number, folks. Something I like to call better than nothing. I hope you enjoyed it. TikTok's asking what coin is that? It's a Morgan dollar. This is actually a replica coin. It's a replica coin. Whoa, these are the reactions I like to see. And look, we have comments. That's crazy. I know it scares me too, man. Every time I see that one. Daniel's in the house. What's up, Mr. Geddes? I'm not even sure to pronounce your last name, Daniel, but good to see you. And yes, Gary, it's all pretend. It's like Barney, but it's for big people. I love you. Why the Morgan dollar? Because they're bigger and easier to see. That's a good question, you know. I used to use half dollars exclusively. It's just because what I practiced with as a young man. Quarters might be better, something you'd be used to seeing in the real world. Cardvark, we're doing prestidigitation, leisure domain, and I'm going to segue into that now. Let me bring in the second camera here. Womp, and maybe remove. How do we do that? This? Yep. Hey, y'all, from the big. We're going to do a card trick down here. We're going to do a card trick. I've been practicing this one. I do tutorials for my members on advanced things. This is the advanced thing. Yes, Walking Liberties, Drew. That was exactly the coin that I used to use, and I had a nice Todd Lassen set that was. I'm not going to talk about what happened. Did I even set this thing up? Did I take yeah, I think I did. All right, let's do this. There's 52 cards in a deck, 52 possibilities. I'll take the first number between 1 and 52. So it's like any number at play here, and that'll be your card at that number. So if someone would like to type a number in the chat, we'll move along, but take your time. I am paid by the hour. Oh, 17. There it is. 17. Thank you, Pacer Down. That was just like we rehearsed. 17 is the number. So here's the trick. It's no, that's not the number. The first one was 17. If you were here, I would hand you these cards. Yes, I would hand you these cards. You'll notice they're blank. There's nothing on that one. That's number 1. That's number 2. And these are coming right off the top. That's number 3 and number 4. That's number 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 16. And that's number 17. It was printed upside down. I'll turn it over. That is your card, and that is your opening card trick. I have to do at least one. It's in my contract. That's your opening one. As mentioned, this is the only printed card in the deck, and yes, they are examinable. This is a no-gaff handling of a popular effect these days. This is a version of the quantum effect, a card at any number. Ron's giving me a little heads up that I'm freezing now and again. Hopefully it's not too bad. If it does get too freezy, please let me know. TikTok, I hope you're enjoying this over here. As I'm getting information that it's a little bit freezy, I'm going to take TikTok off the showcase here. Thank you guys. Hide. Sorry about that. We're also learning how to use new tools with StreamYard, and I'll be using some of them momentarily. TikTok, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to send you guys to the nether realms so that we can get some extra bandwidth in this room. Thanks, guys. Hold on. Man, I thought they'd never leave. All right. So I see a bunch of people here from the YouTubes. Thank you all for joining me. I did go live on Facebook with this as well. If someone would care to take a peep over into the world of Facebook at my business page, it's the only option I had on StreamYard, so I got to figure that out, and we'll see. Just curious if I'm live there or not. So if you could tell me, great. I did want to do another version of the trick I just did, because quite honestly, this. Yeah, I thought they'd never leave, right? The quantum trick, here's what it is, okay? It's a card at any number. So if someone names a number and you've predicted that position, I propose, can we do this? Is there a universe where I live in harmony like this? Or maybe we do it this way, but like this. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm rocking this look for this trick, folks. Hey, I'll do some Q&A afterwards. I'm getting some questions. That's not a question. Here's one. I'll answer some questions momentarily. Let me get this trick off my mind, okay? I think it's a better version of card at any number. So it's not a can. You know what I call it? I call that one ConnCANN. 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 If you're one of my members at YouTube, you'll find that tutorial waiting on you. This is also a card at any number. This one I learned, this is my method for the trick. This was inspired by John Rockerbomber's performance of a Ken Brook trick. Now it's a prediction trick. So I'm going to openly predict. Well, I'll place it openly. I don't want you to know what the prediction is, but I do want you to know two things. This is the prediction. That's thing number one. And thing number two is this. You cannot pick a joker. So let's do this. I'll get rid of the joker. All right, so prediction, and you can't pick the joker. Note to self, work on the exposure. The lighting is a little bit off today. All right, we're back to any number. So there's 51 cards left. Let's take a number from 1 to 51. Anyone in the chat that would like to name a number. And this is why we have numbers named. So any number named will work. Between 1 and, what do we got? Jordan, well, random person is choosing deep in the deck, 44. Let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the bottom. That'll be the 44th card. Like it matters. Like it matters. Okay, it could have been anyone. Hey, Johnny's here. All right. So, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. As long as you didn't pick a joker, the trick will work. So 5 of hearts is fine. That matches my prediction. And my prediction reads, you will not pick a joker. That's the prediction. You will, I'm trying to keep it from under, you will not pick a joker. You did it. 44. Thank you. We can milk this moment as long as we like before we show that that's a joker and that's a joker. And in fact, the entire deck is jokers. They're all jokers. It's all examinable. And this is my version of Ken Brooks' Clockadacious, which was originally a mathematical clock dealing trick. Yeah, they're all jokers. So as long as you pick 44, this trick works fine. And again, I direct interested parties to my YouTube channel. I don't want this to be a like advertisement for my YouTube area, but I'm not going to expose secrets on these live streams. And for people that would like to know about some of this stuff, I'd like to direct you on where to get it. And plus, then I get some of your money. Thank you. It's a small part of this puzzle that helps me continue endeavors like this and that do things like, let me just be blunt about it here. The members at my YouTube area, let me thank you very much. You help pay for things like this microphone that we're all listening to. Yesterday, I upgraded to business internet so that we could have a better upload speed in particular. I am happy to hear that fiber optics is in the area. We just got this email today after upgrading to business Cox yesterday. So, man, maybe I upgrade again tomorrow. We don't know. And yes, the Mac will also help as well. All right, there's one other thing I want to test, and I'm going to run a clip for the next one. Yeah, that's right. I've got 51 decks, obviously. How would you do it? So Drew saying maybe not the Mac. Here's the thing about StreamYard, Drew, is it offloads most of the processing onto the server end of the StreamYard thing, and maybe we could chat about that later. And I'm thinking maybe the other camera, when I switch them, it probably gets a little hiccupy. Let me remove that camera from the stream so it's just us for a little bit. And I wanted to show a clip. And this is a clip. I'll tell you what I did last weekend. I was in Biloxi, Mississippi, at Margaritaville. And, you know, Nolan, like when I see comments like this is when I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you for sharing that, bro. Anyway, I was in Margaritaville doing magic tricks, trying to get a gig, had some fun, and I'm going to show some of the fun that I had. So got a couple things here I'm interested in sharing in the moment. It's about a 1.5-minute video. You'll get to see what it's like to run into me in like a gig situation. I was going through the hotel with the management and one of the owners and the entertainment coordinator. So it's me stopping in the hallway, goofing around with them. Hope you'll enjoy that, and we'll see how this goes. Where is that? It's over here. And I think when I play this, I'm not going to be able to talk. So I hope you enjoy the next 1:40 seconds. If there's a problem, let me know in the comments as we watch me at Margaritaville. We're doing card tricks. I got to get a quota in. It's in my contract. So, do you play cards? Do you have cash? Yeah. Gullibility check number 2. These guys are good. They're not all there. Okay, I don't play with a full deck, but they're all different. We're doing card tricks if you care. Hey, but I'm still gonna do it. All right. If nothing else, it doesn't last long. Come on. You watch for one. No, I don't know them now. Just stay over there. Here, I'm gonna drop them. Just say stop. Stop. Can you see it? Concentrate. 4 of diamonds. No, I didn't say that was your card. I just said 4 diamonds. It's okay, hold on, I gotta back up. Mike, just say stop anywhere there. Stop. You get it? Yep. 4 diamonds? It's okay, that trick's only good 1 out of 52. I have alternative methods. Here's one. Watch as I wind up the deck. It takes just a second to find that 4 of the hearts. Is that what you said? 4 hearts. Hold the applause. Perfect. All right, 26 from the top, 25, 4, 3, 2. That's going to be 29 from the bottom. So if we put 29. You pick the same one? What was yours? Oh, look, time saver. Nice. All right, we got that done. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's it. You can plot now about. Well, there you go. go. That's the clip. I want to thank, if Camellia is watching, Camellia is the entertainment coordinator down there at Margaritaville, followed me around, took the time to share some video with me. Some of it was excellent, and some of it was not as usable. Some of that's my fault. I spent a lot of time performing in the arcade, and in the arcade, bells and whistles and bings and bongs, and the video's a little grainier. I'll probably do this. I'll compile a short form video of some of the fun moments that I had from that trip, and we'll see how that works out moving forward. But yeah, that's what it's like to run into me in the hallway at a gig or in a hotel. And stay tuned for more from that event. All right, so I have another trick I want to do, and we're going to go back to the beginning for my next piece of magic. Steven's asking, what kind of camera am I using? This is a Canon M50, and the camera that zooms in on me at the table is a Logitech webcam. So I will upgrade one of these in the near future, and the Canon will be my webcam on the hands. Yeah. So yeah, I am coming in through USB. That's a thing. Once I'm on Ethernet, once it's ported in through Ethernet and not the USB, it should work out fine. That's coming next month when I upgrade to an iMac. We're going to keep chopping down the noids. All right. I had one other thing I tried to put together right before this stream. Let me add this back. Let's do it this way. It's a little guessing game, and I feel like I rushed this too much, but I want to do it. I spent a few minutes putting it together, and it's my last stream I did magic trivia, and today we're playing Name That Magicia because I was too much of a rush to complete spelling that word. I'm getting happy birthdays. It's not my birthday till August. Name that magician. Oh, we're already doing it. So here's what it's going to be. Name that magicia. And what you do is just name the magician. If no one gets it in an appropriate time span, maybe we'll get a bigger image, and I'll talk a little bit more about this individual. That is not Doug Conn. Although when Doug Conn was a young magician, he did think that maybe he could be like this guy. I think most of the guys that I knew, and as I was a young magician growing up, thought that they could emulate Abraham Lincoln. It's not Abraham Lincoln. There we go. This is going to make it a little bit easier, I hope. I thought these might be too easy, and then I remembered how old I am and that a lot of people won't know the magicians that influence me just because of my age. Pacer's close. I'm going to need a last name. Hey, Jason, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And I packaged your package as well. They're going to give this one to Danny, coming in with a full answer. That's right. We're looking at Harry Anderson. Harry Anderson. When I saw Harry on television as a young man, and I guess I saw him first on Saturday Night Live, I knew exactly what I wanted to be doing for the rest of my life. And I thank you, Harry Anderson. Note this, I did pick some easy ones today. This next one's probably going to be a little harder. There's 3 of them. We're doing 3, so 2 more to go on these Name the Magicia event. And imagine this with a theme song. We need a theme song. Hey, Aaron, we need a theme song. I think she's in the bath. Yeah, it should. Harry, he should just have the one name. You're right. All right, moving onward. These are all childhood idols of mine. Harry was one of them. Here's another one. I'm curious if anyone can get this one just from the eyeball. I'm gonna let this one simmer for a moment. Gary knows. Erin's in there answering me, but she probably doesn't know well. Juno, this one, Pacer Down's got Doug Henning with the extra F. That's right. It's Doug Henning. I love that. I love that you got that just from that eyebrow. You know what gives it away? Probably the eyebrows, right? Yeah, of course it's Doug Henning. Look at this. It's Chipper Marrow. It's not Chipper Marrow. I used to hang out with Chipper Marrow talking about Doug Henning. Me and Chip go back. This is Doug has to be the first magician that I saw on television, and I would probably have been 7 or 8 years old. And look at this guy with his costume there. He wrote his own book. He broke the mold and he wrote his own book. Hey, Galactic Gamer coming in with a little fun. Thank you very much for your donation to the Vanishing Arts, Galactic Gamer. I like doing the rope magic. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you, brother. Gary was looking for blonde hair. You're looking for like a Siegfried. Actually, our next magician, is it blonde? Hey, Steven, what's happening? Let's take a look at this one. There we go. More hair. I hope that's in a good way, Punka. Lori Lieberman? I don't. Man, Gary's going back. Gary's older than me, though. Lori Lieberman. We found someone older than me, folks. Random person has this one. I figured someone would guess this one. It's not Teller. I said someone's going to guess that. It's not Teller. It's not Penn. I figured this too. Someone's going to guess Malone. But guess what? It's not Bill Malone. So Cardvark, I'm sticking with childhood idols as our loose theme today. Daniel's in with the Bill Malone, and let's go. Here we go. Now someone's going to get this for sure, now that we know it's not Bill Malone. This is the late 80s version of one of the close-up hedonists. There, now we know. Killing Me Softly. You know that song. Hey, Alec Fleming. There we go. Of course it's Paul Harris. Summoning Mr. Hand probably in this clip. This is what it looked like to learn magic in the 80s. Whoops. Slim Shady. That's not Slim Shady. This is what it looked like to learn magic in the 80s on the Stars of Magic video series. And this completes our Name That Magicia segment, because it can't all be sleight of hand. I've had a long day. Speaking of sleight of hand, I'm about to risk it all in this next segment, folks. Yes, Mr. Hand and Mr. Fingers. I've got one more trick planned. Hopefully this will go well. I envision a universe where maybe this ends up on TikTok. We'll see. Let's bring back this camera. Folks, look at this. Look what I bought. I bought carrots. I did not buy the Scooby-Doo plate. This has been with me for a while now. I bought the finger guillotine. Sadly, I was unable to acquire the Tenyo version. Maybe I should put this right in. There we go. So after you're done seeing me do this and you're like, man, where do I get one of those? Well, there it is. Now you know, just Google that. If you need the secret, you Google it. Or you can watch this back in slow motion. Let me get the skizzers. As I learned from George Sands, I have to say skizzers because I can't say scissors. And yes, that's an old joke, but I'm an old magician. Folks, we're doing this without even testing the thing. Without even testing it. We're just going to do it right here, right out of the box. And kids at home, do not try this at home. Try it at school. Or try it at the neighbors, and then you may be out of lawsuit. Here we go. This is, it slices, it dices. I don't even know. Can you see what this thing does? It's a see-through guillotine. And if this works right, you can put a carrot. You can put a carrot, and let's see. This is the nice thing about this is you get the suspense, the drama. We don't even know if the carrot's going to chop. It is. It chops carrots. And now we don't even know if it's going to work on my finger. That's right. My finger's going in this hole. Live on the internet. Test run number 1. The see-through guillotine. Overacting. Live and in action. Is he man or is he beast? Is he whole? That's the only real question. He is. And that's your overacted, at no extra charge, demonstration of the see-through guillotine. Thank you for your kind attention. $3.99 at conjure.com. I'm not selling those. That's like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Like I could barely afford the finger chopper itself, much less a lawsuit with said finger chopper. I bought these things wondering if there's an audience that would appreciate that effect, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to script up something. In the meantime, here's the beauty. If nothing else, it's been performed, and now it's a tax write-off. Tax write-off, thank you for your participation in that. And as weird as it might be, that's going to be your finale magic moment for the night. If you need something better, I'll tell you this. If you need something better, go watch the short that I shot today. It's a pretty good one. Pure sleight of hand, almost pure sleight of hand. Coin vanish, reappearance, 3 coins disappear. They come back 20 seconds. That's a great trick. There's good advice. There we go. I got to get John Bannon on the team. Hey, John Bannon, if you're out there, I'm building a team and the tribe is calling you. I will await your response. Yeah, Gary had a good one. So the best one was the Tenyo, of course. The Tenyo, it was a green one. It was a quality prop. This thing, sketchy, right? Like maybe not the best thing to put your finger in, but I did it. I did it for you guys. You're welcome. Yeah, do. If you haven't yet, I don't like to blabber about these things, but if you have enjoyed your experience here, if you haven't subscribed or dropped a like, maybe leave a comment on the thing below. Let the algorithm, know that you're having fun, and maybe this whole thing can be a little more successful for all of us. Nolan wonders if I ever messed up a trick. All the time. If I wasn't a magician, what would you do as a job? Well, I've been a bartender, which I was a bartending magician. I ended up managing a bar. After Hurricane Katrina, I live in New Orleans. We have hurricanes. I actually did construction for a while. I've also played poker professionally for upwards of a year of my life. Professional poker player. That's a roller coaster. So those are some things that I've done. If I was to pick another career, and if I had to do it all over again, I might, because being a professional magician for me was a struggle because I'm not a good salesman, right? Drew, look at you supporting the situation. Thank you, brother. Like, Drew's been there since day one. Literally, he's seen this roller coaster. I hope I'm looking all right on 65 inches of television, buddy. Can't imagine it's that pretty, but thank you for tuning me in. Yeah, I was a bartender, and then I became an alcoholic, so I had to stop doing that. And I do love a good drink, still have one occasionally, or 10 occasionally, but it was an unhealthy lifestyle for me. So I had to go find the love of my life, marry this woman, and then be happy with her. So that's what I'm doing now. And it turns out that through this, I live the dreams. I live the dreams. Yes, it was nice of Drew. Oh, here's a great question. Do I ever get nerves doing magic? Every single time. Never, without doubt. Okay, maybe not every single time, but 99.9% of the time, I am as nervous as could be. Yes. Yeah, all the time. There's, you manage it. Meditation, breathing, jazz hands. I'm doing this before the stream. I'm bouncing up and down. I'm listening to music. You manage these things. Nolan would donate, but his phone can't. Even those words are enough. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you caring. Total Fun, I see you. I do see you. Thank you for the words. Guys, I planned this for a loose half hour. I think I accomplished most of what I wanted. We did some magic, got that done. I showed the video clip. We got that done. Did I promote my things? Let me do that. I have a website, conjure.com. I do sell beginner's magic and I teach some magic there too. We have some curated classrooms if you want to learn easy card magic or coin tricks or, maybe variety magic even. So you can go there and we have tricks for sale as well. And that's what I do to support this effort as well as, the super chats and then the membership at YouTube. And you can find that information on YouTube. If you're watching, it should be readily available. If you have any problems with any of this, you can always email me, conjure@conjure.com. I'm a one-man show. I answer your emails. I pack your orders. So you get DNA with every order from me gets a little bit of my DNA packed into it. And if you have trouble with any of that, or if you just need advice, I'm here for you folks. I do want to make better magic. That's why I'm doing this. It ain't all about the money. It just turns out I need money to do this. And if I'm focusing on this, then maybe I can't put as much focus on doing gigs and being a professional. So, oh, look at this. And I'm certainly not like pointing to this direction, but let me thank again the Tasmanian Dawson. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. The 1999 super chat sticker. Wow, guys, very kind. And Jason, again, certainly the cumulative winner that no one has supported more financially through the store. Always there, every stream. Thank you, Jason, again. And this man, let me tell you about David Miller, folks. Let me tell you about David Miller as I thank him. I'm at a convention in St. Louis. I have this right behind me, David. Is this the one you gave me? I think it's on my shelf. No, this is my old one. This guy walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, do you have this book?" So this is my book. This is Tricks in My Trade, The Magic of Doug Conn. Why is it not focusing? Written by Paul Cummins, who passed away October of 2020. Is that a year and a half ago? There's no more of these. I have one copy of this book. Long story short, David gives me my own book, which is valuable for me because I don't have extra copies. So now I have an extra copy thanks to David Miller. This is the kind of guy that will give you money and then give you things he knows you don't have but would probably appreciate. And those aren't easy to come by. So thank you to all of you guys and just every one of you watching that hits the like button and shares a video. And thank you for that as well. Total Fun wants my best trick. I already did my best one, man. I did that finger chopper. What more do you want? Like, how am I going to top that thing? Oh man, I do. I try to pay it forward when I can. Chris, what's happening? Good to see you, Grindle. There's a kindred spirit. Yeah, see, Drew knows. There was a few hundred that vanished when Paul did, and that was a sadness. All right. It's like the national anthem of magic tricks. Here we go, folks. I'm going to do this, then sign off. I'm just going to do, let's swivel this. How does this happen even? Like that? That's how it happens. This I've been doing, let's just do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to do the Dean Dill sequence. 4 coins and a wand, 2 hands, and your 2 eyes. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Get all your, that's a little phallic. Let's get that out of there. Get all blinked up. Here we go. As the coins appear to vanish and reappear from place to place one at a time. Let's go long distance diagonal. That's going to be from here over to this side. It's diagonal. It's long distance. Now I'm going to bank this one like in a pool game. So it's going to be a bank shot off the bottom to the left. The bank shot, which looks something like this from here to here, and then over to this side, like a bank shot in a pool game. And the tradition is to bring the last coin to the other 3. But I'm going to break tradition here as we endeavor to bring the other 3 to the last 1. Yeah, the other 3 to the last 1. And that looks something like this. That's eventually all 4 coins together. And some would say that is my best trick. It's the one that I enjoy doing probably more than any other. It's my safety blanket, and it's been with me for my life. If you've seen me live, you've seen me do this trick before. And thank you for watching it again. Hey, folks, that's going to be our closing number. I will be live again weekly, and certainly much more regularly if this stream goes as well as I hoped it has. We're going to watch the replay, and hopefully there's not too many hiccups and burps and all of that and so on. So this is what it takes right here. This is what it takes. And yes, if you're watching this and you like good magic and you don't know who Dean Dill is, you might want to correct that. We'll look. We'll see. All right, folks. Thanks again for hanging out with me. If you haven't subbed and all that stuff, now's a good time to do that and hit the notifications. And you know when I do this again. I do post in the community tabs as well. So if you keep your eyes on that, you can check me out there. Look for me on Shorts. And that's going to be a wrap. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I'll see you guys on the next one. And hey, double thanks to all you super chatters. That was cool. Thank you.